Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my Dragon Ball Super episode 57 English dub review. And again, this is as if, it first came out ever. We're treating this as if this premiered ever, because this is an English dub review, obviously. So no Japanese spoiler stuff on here. With that, joining me once again is Richard Cora Kenobi. How are you doing, man?
I'm fine, bro. This episode was so goddamn action-packed. I loved it.
Yes, it was awesome. It was an awesome episode, and this was just a pure fight.
Yes.
Struggling and all that shit. And it's just like they got right to the point in this.
Yes. Yes, it was. So I'm ready to talk about this.
Yeah. So this episode it starts off, Goku's like in the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan transformation, and then you have the I believe it was Goku Black. He was because it was just left off from him transforming into that Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Rose form. He's talking about it, and he's bragging basically about how he's got this form.
Yeah, and then Zamasu shows up.
Zamasu showed up, and he wanted to kill. He was the one who wanted to kill Goku first, which is a huge plot hole because again, Goku in this timeline is dead since the android arc, and so it's like, how do you know Goku? Because you shouldn't have never been able to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Oh, it's going to get very, very confusing. In 4 episodes, we're going to find out how this Zamasu knows about Goku, and then we're finally going to find out who the hell Black is. So, but trust me, it's going to get very confusing. So just bear in mind.
So, like, they're all ready to go, and Zamasu, like I said, he wants to take out Goku, and Goku Black, has to step back, but I guess his kind of body doesn't want to.
They fight for a bit, and Goku notices very early on when he fights him, something is different about Zamasu. From the last time they fought, which, to be fair, this is the future Zamasu. It's not the present Zamasu. So this Zamasu must have ranked up in skills, because now he's able to be on the level and go toe-to-toe with Goku in his Super Saiyan Blue form, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form.
Yeah, whichever you guys prefer.
But then Black shows up, and he tells him once again, let me handle this, but Black says, no, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, my body just won't stop the urge. Just won't stop the urge, people.
Like Goku Black's, he pretty much says that this body wants to fight him, and it's something he can't control. So basically he's saying that his Saiyan instincts wants to fight Goku. So then Zamasu says, okay, fine, we'll team up. So then they talk about
they also say the relationship too is that they're basically teammates essentially too.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They're working.
That's an interesting thing to know, is that they're working together. So it confirms that Zamasu is not Goku Black, but they are in a partnership type deal.
Yes.
So that means basically Zamasu is still just that fault. As a matter of fact, I mean, I guess you could say he's the mastermind essentially now of this whole.
Yeah, like Goku Black is the student, and Zamasu is the master of this partnership. So then they both
that makes him worse,
are talking down to Goku, and Goku even says, "You guys are a bunch of jerks." Then they fight again, and it's 2-on-1. And then just when it looks like Goku is about to get outnumbered, Trunks shows up with the sword.
Sword.
Pretty much saying he's tired of this, and he's going to end both of them. So now we have a 2-on-2 fight, which this is where it gets awesome.
Then I believe there was the part where Goku Black, he kicked the sword away from Future Trunks.
Yeah. And then they're back to back.
Yeah, they're
Goku's
back to
telling
back. That
him
was
that
cool.
this
That
isn't
was
going to
cool
be
how they
easy.
did that.
Yeah, so this isn't going to be an easy fight. And
Also, while
Trunks
this is going
is
on,
saying,
too. Also, I should know while this is going on, Mai is
"Oh,
also watching this stuff
looking,
too from the sideline.
yes, yes, she is." So then they start fighting again, but this time it's an aerial fight, and this is where the fighting really gets awesome. It's very fast paced. Goku is flying through the air. Goku Black throws him. Trunks flies to save him, but Zamasu won't let him get to him. So it's Goku Black and Goku, and he's just blasting, ki blast.
Yes.
And Goku, using his trademark instant transmission, thinks he's got him.
Thinks he's got him, but then Goku Black counters with his own instant transmission, and Goku's like, "Oh, damn,
yes,
this guy's got instant transmission too."
Yes, which is kind of fair because in Goku Black did say he's mastered Goku's moveset. So not only does he have Goku's Super Saiyan transformations, not only does he have the Kamehameha, but now he also has the instant transmission, just like Goku. So yeah, this is really evenly close. Then we cut back to Trunks, who has some balls in this episode.
He uses the final flash.
Oh yes, before that, he's punching Zamasu, and he actually catches Zamasu's blade in his bare fucking hands, and they're both talking. And
he's like, after you done all this justice stuff, freaking after you destroyed our planet, you have no right to talk or whatever. And he just,
yes, exactly. And then he starts punching Zamasu, bam, 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 bam. He is just punching him. Then he grabs his sword because it was knocked out of his hands by Black. And then this is where he uses the final flash, which you can.
Oh no! Actually, no. First, he actually tried stabbing him with the sword.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, we missed that. He actually stabs Zamasu, impales him too, but it doesn't work. His wound heals. It heals instantly.
Heals instantly.
Yes.
At first, I thought
this
was regeneration, but he just says, he's invincible when this happens.
Yeah. So he uses the final flash on Zamasu, which, of course, he had to have been taught that move by Vegeta. So Trunks can now use the final flash, and I'm assuming the Gallic gun.
Well, I don't know if he knows that because he knows Trunks knows a lot of he knows a lot of moves because he was trained by Gohan. So he knows.
He definitely knows how to use the Masenko. I'm
assuming he knows the Kamehameha. I'm assuming he knows the Kamehameha too, but
probably but he straight up got that move from Vegeta. So I guess when they trained together, Vegeta taught him how to use the final flash. So of course,
like the new training, the super training.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Goku asks, "Did you get him?" And Black just walks out unscathed by this final flash. So this is where he reveals that he has taken godhood to a new level. So he's pretty much saying nothing no one can do can kill him.
Yeah, except Garlic Jr.
So, yep, just like our Jr. So, yes. Then after that, we cut back, and it's pretty much a stalemate at this point.
Yes, it is. Now, do we get to the where is it? There was another thing. Wait, no. No, that wasn't until later. So yeah, they just continued fighting.
And then after that, once again, Zamasu is talking to them, telling him what he's been telling them. And then Black is behind them, and he's charging up a Kamehameha.
Yes, he charged up a Kamehameha. That was was some bullshit right there.
Yeah. So, but then Trunks and Goku try to escape. They try to make a run for it, but then Zamasu appears out of nowhere and grabs
them by the necks and holds them in place. And he takes the full blast too, because he just stays there with them. Too.
Yes, so. And Goku even says, "Are you crazy? You'll get hurt too." But then, as we see later, this took down both Goku and Trunks, but of course Zamasu is unscathed. So it's true, nothing they can do can hurt him. So both of them are down for the count. And this is where it looks like it could be the end, which leads into an interesting special move by both Goku Black and Zamasu. They both charge their ki up into a giant. You described it as
they combine their energy blasts into one.
Yeah, which as you said in your stream, it looks like a spirit bomb. So it's almost like that, but except I'm assuming if this hits them, it'll kill them.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a spirit bomb. It can't be a spirit bomb because spirit bomb's pure of heart, and obviously these people are beyond pure of heart. But
yeah, no. So this is just a giant attack that could kill them, and of course, it looks like it's the end. And Trunks even says he's sorry. He tried his best, which he did. He did. Trunks definitely tried his best.
They all tried their best. But out of nowhere you had Yajirobe.
Before that, a blast fires and.
I'm sorry, the Vegeta. Yeah, Vegeta used Final Flash.
Yes, exactly. He had enough energy to use one Final Flash
with the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form in there.
Yeah.
And down afterwards. Yes.
Yeah. So he collapses, and both of them are just saying they're surprised that Vegeta is still. They were surprised he still had a lot of energy, which again, hardcore Vegeta fans know. Just because if you stab him, that doesn't mean he's going to stay down. He'll always come back with some kind of.
Vegeta will always come back.
Yes, exactly. Like if you stab Vegeta, or if you think he's going to stay down, you are gravely mistaken. So then Yajirobe comes and takes Goku and Vegeta.
Goku.
Yeah, and Vegeta's just standing there.
He's knocked out. He's actually knocked out, but
yeah, so he's knocked out, and both of them are just like, okay, well, they got away, but they couldn't have gotten far, so let's just kill Vegeta. Even though, to be fair, they really wouldn't have nothing to do to kill Vegeta, because Vegeta clearly was on the verge of dying when he shot that Final Flash. So I guess they just wanted to kill him just so they could make sure he wouldn't come back.
Yeah, and so then what happens is after Yajirobe takes them out of the way and tries to save him, he's like, well, why did you try to save him? Vegeta is like, I'm sorry, I couldn't take anyone else. I could only get you guys. I could only hold up 2 people. But then after that, Mai and the soldiers... they basically
they fire gas grenades, which by the way,
and I'm like, okay, like these people are really that like these guys are really that like scared of gas grenades. Like this blinded them, so they couldn't like see that Mai like went on the motorcycle and freaking took Vegeta with her. Like
I know, yeah, it would have made sense if it was flashbang grenades, because I mean, again, just because they're gods or just because they're more powerful, that doesn't mean they can't, that if you blind them, they're not going to be temporarily blinded. But yeah, they use gas grenades. So then Mai gets Vegeta out of there, and then they all regroup, and Mai gets out the time machine, and she gets all of them in there.
She sets the time machine up, and she puts them all in their future Trunks, Goku, and Vegeta. And then after she sets the time machine up, she gets out of there, and once Trunks realizes this, he's all pissed off and butthurt. And while this is going on, while this is going on, Goku Black and Zamasu, they're trying to sense for their powers. Can't find them,
but they say they can't,
like stealing them basically or whatever.
Yeah, and apparently they're around humans, so they can't sense their power levels because they're badly injured, and when the humans are around them, it further hides their power levels. So
apparently that's a thing.
Yeah, it is. Which that's kind of weird. But yeah, so Mai gets out, and of course, the time machine takes its slow time to get up and leave. But it's just for this emotional moment where Trunks wants to save Mai, and he doesn't want her to stay because he doesn't want to lose her again. So it's very emotional, and Eric Val really did a great job with this performance.
Yeah, I guess Mai had to stay back because, I guess she is the commander of the military or whatever, and there's which again,
so there's two commanders, which again, that really doesn't make any sense. One of them's got to be a major or general, but whatever, I guess. So, yeah, they leave, and Goku, Black, and Zamasu almost get them. But see, here's something interesting. Black uses instant transmission to get over there, just before they leave. So, he almost got him this time again, but of course they left. So
yeah, it's like wait a minute, like right as they're about to like teleport away, you know, into the time, it's like why did he just use teleport into transmission right next to the machine?
Yeah, no, I agree. So that was very weird because I mean, it is good that he decided to use instant transmission instead of just fly over there like Zamasu did, because now that Black has instant transmission, he's much faster than Zamasu. So, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. He could have just easily grabbed onto the time machine and either just went back with them, or he could have just stopped them. So, but whatever, they have to get away, because the plot demands it.
I guess maybe Goku Black, maybe Goku Black couldn't like use instant transmission because he wasn't like, because his body wouldn't let him, because maybe he wanted to defeat Goku. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. But again, he was that close to stopping them, but he was just a few seconds off. So, yeah. But they get away. And Black and Zamasu say, "Don't worry, they'll be back." So
they should have been like, "They'll be back."
Yeah, well, they will. They will. So then they go back to the past or the present. At this point, and they're all laid down on the ground. Kid Trunks and Bulma are freaking out.
Well, Kid Trunks was there first, and he says, "Bulma, come here," and Bulma's like, "Oh my God, like what happened?" And so they make him take the sensor beams.
Yeah, which again, for those wondering, why didn't Goku have the sensu beams with him? That's explained in the next episode, but just in case you already know this, he forgot the sensu beams, which I don't know how you forget those.
I mean, I forget things too. I mean, like I forget, I can forget bags too. I mean, like
no, I'm just saying. It's just like I don't know. It feels like Goku should have given the sensu beans to either Trunks or Vegeta, because they would have, remember. But yeah, so they're all laid down on the ground, and then it doesn't end there. It actually cuts back to present Zamasu.
Oh yeah. President Zamasu, he wanted to know about the Super Dragon Balls. So, well, actually, I should say, because did we talk about this? Like, was the whole thing with the what's his name, Gravzern?
The what?
The Kai, the 10th Kai.
Oh yeah. So Guasu
was watching on the TV set. Like, by the way,
he was watching the Universe
old school TV. By the way,
yeah, he's watching the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament on GodTube,
and he's watching Goku and Hit, and President Zamasu was watching this, and they mentioned about the Super Dragon Balls and that they were fighting. Universe 6 and Universe 7's destroyers were fighting over it. And he was talking about the divine key, divine key.
Yeah, like he's surprised that Goku can wield divine key. So yeah, and by the way, so yes, GodTube, for anyone, is a new concept introduced that in Dragon Ball, where basically it's like YouTube, but it's for gods and deities to watch fights. So
but they use old school TVs.
Yeah, exactly. So that's interesting. Even though I can't remember if they even broadcasted the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament. So
don't worry. They had secret video cameras. They just like
maybe. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, then Zamasu was wondering about the Super Dragon Ball. So he goes to see a familiar face about the Super Dragon Balls.
Master Zunos, and he doesn't waste any time, because there's like that 7-year wait or whatever. He freaking just totally bulldozed the freaking assistant or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I would like to know everything you know about Super Dragon Balls."
Yeah, exactly. So that's where the episode ends, with him wanting to know about the Super Dragon Balls.
Yes. So yeah, that was the end of the episode. This was on the right before the April Fool's Day thing, which we were able to still get this episode. So there will be 45 episodes this year, unlike last year because of the April Fool's joke.
I know, yeah. So that was good. Right off the bat, when I first saw this episode in the Japanese dub, it was very well animated. Like the animation for the fighting has come a very long way since the first arc of Dragon Ball Super. So everything looks amazing, especially the Goku Black, Zamasu, and Trunks and Goku fight. Like,
yeah, I
holy
like the
shit,
fight.
that
I like the. Yeah, the fights were good. I mean, music was a little iffy, you know, because it's not as nearly as good as the old music. We all know what I'm talking about, that Falconer stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like the music. Like I said, I've been waiting to see this dubbed, and oh my god, I was not disappointed. It was very close to the original script, and once again, I'm getting Sean Schimmel's Rose voice. It's getting even better. Like I know it got more better as this episode went on. So it very much so for those complaining about the accent, if you watch this episode and the last episode and episode 56 back to back, you can tell it barely sounds like he has an accent anymore. Like it sounds like his normal
I never
voice,
had.
so.
I never had a problem if he had an accent or not, but I mean, it's just
but it was good. David Gray also was very good in this episode, especially with his speeches about divine justice and all that. So I liked it. It did. The fighting was a good part of this episode.
People.
Yeah, so this was an awesome episode, guys. Like really awesome.
I've watched it so many times. Actiony. It was very actiony. Only thing that was disappointed is that Goku didn't beat the crap out of this guy. Goku's gonna get his redemption, though. I know it. He's coming. He's coming for you, Goku Black. You better watch out. He's coming for Zamasu too.
Yeah. So, by our count, guys. By the way, for those wondering, why are we reviewing episode 57 so late? Because SS Ultimate Goku has been dealing with some very bullshit problems from the YouTube community. But he's pretty much gotten everything in order, so that's why we're reviewing this episode a little late. But we will review episode 58 this upcoming week, so be excited for that.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes, exactly. And guys, if my count is correct, we only have 10 more episodes left of the Goku Black arc. So
it's kind of interesting.
It is, yeah. It's amazing. Like it's hard to believe.
It's starting to get good too now. It's starting to really get good now. Like God
like I know, yeah. So this was, guys. So yeah. No other final thoughts on this episode other than it was amazing, very action packed. Voice acting was on point, and I'm looking forward to talking about the next episode. Excuse me.
Yes, you did talk about the was it the Immortal versus the Invincible thing too?
Oh yeah. So I wanted to bring up a quick thing, guys. In this episode and in last night's episode, there was a dub change for some reason.
For this episode too. For this episode.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, in this episode, but then fully confirmed in last night's episode, they say that, or they theorize that that Zamasu achieved invincibility, but in the Japanese dub, he actually achieved immortality, which basically meaning he can't die and he won't age. So for some reason in the English dub, they took out the word immortality and they replaced it with invincibility, like he's invincible.
Which sort of the same, but not. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean
because they've used immortal before, so because Garlic Jr. was immortal. So
yeah,
I mean,
exactly. So that was a very interesting change. I don't know why they didn't just flat out say, "Oh yeah, he's immortal," because immortal. I mean, SS Ultimate Goku is right. Immortality and invincibility, they're the same thing, except when you're invincible, you can't be hurt. But if you're immortal, you can't age. So I guess they were trying to combine the two. So maybe that's why we
might hear that he's immortal like later on, but right now they're sticking with this, I guess, until we fully know everything about Zamasu. But right now it's still, we don't know everything about him yet, so that's what I guess
Yeah.
they're trying to go with, is trying to uncover the mystery, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. So
But yeah,
I
it's
thought that
still
was an
weird how
interesting
it's going.
choice. It's not a big nitpick because, like I said, the Goku Black arc, the dub for this arc is probably one of my favorite dubs. So yeah, that's just a nitpick on my end, but hopefully they fully explain it in the coming episodes. But yeah, other than that, no other things to talk about.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I think this is a good episode, and we'll get to the next one very soon. But yeah, that's really about it. Like I said, all links to the rest of the groups and the freaking where you can watch it legally, Funimation Now, Adult Swim stream website, for all that good
Yes.
stuff. And
Yeah,
yeah,
please support the official release, guys. Please do not pirate the show. Definitely go support it if you can. And part 4 of Dragon Ball Super is available to pre-order, and that contained the first 13 episodes towards the end of the last arc and this arc. So go pre-order that.
Yes, and I believe it also is going to have Future Trunks on it too. So get Future Trunks.
Yes, it is. Hell yeah. So yeah, guys, that's about it.
That's about it, guys.
For the next episode.
Comment, rate if you like this video and my videos. Please subscribe. Also, you can go check out Richard's videos as well on his channel. That'll be in the description box as well. And that's about it, guys. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Later, guys.